Well, good morning. It's Wednesday morning. We're about halfway through this week, and today's the first day of December. Time is flying by, of course, as fast as it can. And this morning, I want to talk about how you can overcome discouragement. Discouragement is curable. One of the best places in the Bible to go, when you're discouraged, is the book of Nehemiah. This great leader of ancient Israel, he understood that there were four reasons for discouragement. First of all, you simply get fatigued, you get tired. We get tired. You simply get tired as the laborers did. In Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 10, it says there, "Then the people of Judah said, 'The work crews are worn out, and there is too much rubble. We can't continue to rebuild the wall.'" As human beings, we wear out, get tired. You can't burn the candle, at both ends. If you're discouraged, you may not have to change, anything major, in your life. You may just need to rest. Sometimes the most spiritual thing that you can do is just go to bed and get that rest that you need. Secondly, you get frustrated. Nehemiah says there was rubble all, around. And so, so much so that it was getting in the way of, rebuilding the wall. Do you have rubble in your life, so to speak? Have you noticed that, anytime you start, doing something, new, the rubble, or the frustrations that keep you from working toward your goal, they start piling up. If you don't clean it out, periodically, it's going to stop your progress. And, you can't avoid it. And so you need to learn to recognize it and, dispose of it quickly so that you don't, lose focus, on your goals. Thirdly, you think you failed. Nehemiah's people, they were unable to finish their task as quickly as originally planned, and so as a result, their confidence it collapsed. They basically thought, we were stupid to think that we could, ever rebuild this wall. But what I think is probably, one of the things that I try to do, if I don't reach a goal on time, I just try to set a new goal. I don't try, I try not to give up, listen, everybody fails. Everybody does foolish things. The issue is not that you failed. It's how you respond to your failure. Do you give in to self-pity? Do you start blaming other people? Do you start, complaining that it's impossible? Or do you refocus on God's intentions and you start moving again? That's the key. And then finally, you give in to fear. Giving in to fear, leads to discouragement. Nehemiah chapter 4 suggests that the people, most affected by fear are those who, hang around negative people. To control the negative thoughts in your life, avoid negative people as much as you can. Now, maybe you're discouraged because of fear, and you're saying things like, "Well, I can't handle this. It's just too much responsibility." Maybe it's the fear of criticism, or you think you don't deserve to succeed. Fear will destroy your life if you let it. But you can choose to resist the discouragement by simply saying, "God, help me get my eyes off the problem and the circumstances, and help me keep my eyes on you." You don't have to stay stuck, in your discouragement. Just ask God to help you figure out, the reason, for it, and address it. and then start moving forward in confidence. It's kind of like what we've been talking about. We need to keep our eyes focused on Jesus, keep our eyes focused on the task at hand that God has us on. And we will get through it. And God will get the glory for it, when we walk with Him daily. And so anyway, I hope that encourages you this morning. I hope that you won't be discouraged. And remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.